when Solomon was on the scene, King Solomon. Yep. You can go to verse 3.
To jump down to verse 3, it says, they also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Over there in the front 5.
Okay. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes.
That was it?
Where are you going now? 61.
But the statutes, that's the law statutes, that's his commandments. So we got to keep them to the best of our ability, because they only benefit us. And the Most High is the Father of all things and His Son. So regardless of regardless, you want to do what the Most High says anyway. All right. Yeah.
It says, then I shall not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments.
Yeah.
And that's.
You got it.
I was just pointing that we don't have any shame in what we do for the Lord, because we know we can't keep the commandments 100%, but at least we try. There's no shame in that.
Oh, you know what? Romans 12. Yeah. And what I was saying earlier about how we come out, we strive our best to come out here week in and week out, praying diligently, because this is a spiritual thing. It's not carnal. Yeah, this is spiritual. So you gotta pray, and if you're not, you gotta try your best to pray every day, because you never know what day you're not gonna wake up. People dying left and right. People dropping like flies.
Ain't me. That's what the other people say.
Yeah,
It ain't me.
and I ain't man. Until it happened to them,
Yep.
and then they all crying. You know what I mean?
Happened to me.
Because us brothers in the truth, we go through the same thing that people out in the world. We go through shit. It's not harder, because we had demons, picking with us, fooling with us. Yeah. Because the people out in the world, they're going along with the flow. They're going along with Satan's plan. So of course it's going to be easier for them. We bucking up against Esau and his system of things. So of course we're going to have, but we got the Most High Spirit on us, Lord willing. And He'll help us through the turmoil. But that's why we come out here, because we got to present our bodies as a living sacrifice. In other words, we jumping on the line, on the battle line. Yeah.
Romans 12:1. This is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
And this what people don't realize is mercy. It's mercy that the Most High and His Son give us. We have mercy right now. So we can't walk around being proud. You got these people walking up and down, they proud as hell. You can't tell them nothing. They know everything. But as soon as the so-called white man tell them something, they humble down then.
Yeah, they right.
Yeah. As soon as the so-called white man tell them something, it's right.
Yeah.
But if we come out here, their own people tell them something, they don't agree. They got,
And you won't be a concubine, by the way.
That's right. And all you got to do is do your research. Everything we say, we don't come from our own accordance. We speak from the scriptures. And matter of fact, 2 Timothy 3:16, we speak directly from the scriptures. Starting with the apostles, all the way down to the least to the greatest. Yeah, 2 Timothy 3:16. Yeah, because we come directly out of the scriptures. So we speaking, we Lord willing, we the prophets coming back. So we talking directly from Yahweh, and because it's an order, Yahweh, His Son, and then He give us the order to speak. Because the Most High ain't gonna come off His throne and speak to you people.
can't tell that to some Jake that think they're in the truth.
Right.
You know?
Some Jake think that the Most High get off his throne and come in their living room and give them, breakdowns and all that.
They'll put his hand on their head and give them all the wisdom and knowledge. And they go into some type of trance.
Right.
And they see the world spinning around them and shit. That bullshit.
Here it is, the apostles have been doing this, for decades. And a newcomer coming here acting like he know more than an apostle. But that's just being proud too. That's being proud too. That's coming up in the system of things, not knowing, not having a father in the house, not having a family structure, trying to being disobedient to parents, because they are spiritual parents. So we gotta respect that, whether you like it or not. That's just the way it is. Gotta respect it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh.
All scriptures. See, it don't say some scriptures.
It says all scriptures.
Partial scriptures. It say
like the church tries to say.
Right.
Oh, that's the Old Testament. That's the Old Testament. All scriptures, man.
all scriptures are inspired by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
All.
That cuts that whole. We only follow the New Testament.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, if you only follow the New Testament, why in your church do you have the Old Testament with it?
Right.
Yeah. And that's backwards anyway. You got somebody to follow the New Testament. You got to have the old to get to the new, because the Most High deal with the past, as well as the future.
That's like saying like on a chapter book. That's like saying chapter 2 has nothing to do with chapter 3.
Yeah.
How you get the chapter 3 without chapter 2 or
Right.
1?
It's 30 chapters. Just go. Don't read 1 through 29. 30 gonna give you everything.
30 gives you everything.
Then you stuck there still feeling lost. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I read 30, but I don't understand
Right.
this passage, that
How we
passage.
get to that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing with the why is the New Testament in the same book as the Old Testament? You gotta have the Old Testament, get to the New.
That's right. Because time goes on. Yeah.
And it's no different.
Yeah.
They both say I did a video not too long ago pointing out just a little bit of scriptures that like 5 or 6 of them where the New Testament says what the Old Testament says, and the Old Testament says what the New Testament says.
Yeah.
All of them almost do that.
Yeah. One complements the other.
Yeah.
And it's just in different time frames. That's like saying we in December, but January had nothing to do with getting up to December.
Exactly.
You had to go through the months to get to December.
Right.
So bring it out again out.
It says, all scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh.
All scriptures are inspired by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Yeah. So that's what we do. We follow the scriptures. Just like you got these other religions, they don't go by the scriptures. They come by their own accord. I could give an example. The Catholic Church, Jehovah's Witnesses, they go by the Watchtower. So they go by Charles Taze Russell and his way of thinking. You see, that's going off right there. Because you do need other sources to link up with the Bible, but they make the Watchtower and Awake a doctrine. You see?
But yet, they have an NIV with scriptures taken out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense.
So when they the ones that twisting the word.
Yeah.
Hey,
I could get a scripture in that actually.
You got it. They're the ones that twist the words, And then here's another thing. And this how Jake falls right into that category of following religions like Jehovah's Witnesses. Edomite running it. Charles Taze Russell. Anything a so-called white man comes out with, Jake tends to follow. Because a lot of these Jakes, the Edomite is their master.
going back to that sign right there.
Yeah, and hey, that speaks right there. Because they believe that this image was up long enough for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to worship this guy, Caesar Borgia. Caesar. And this is not the Lord. The Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. From the tribe of Judah. He's a so-called black man.
But you know, Edomites, right? These so-called white people, they always say, he's Middle Eastern. Why can't you just say he's so-called black if it wasn't about race, if it didn't matter?
Right.
They'd be the main ones to talk about, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But then they turn it around and say, yeah, I believe he's not white. I believe in a Middle Eastern God. I'm like, he's not even Middle Eastern. How come he just can't? Because right around that time, it was us around there. Them heathens over there, they wasn't around there.
And another thing too.
Still was dark.
He was still dark either way.
Yeah.
Why can't you just say so-called black man?
Yeah. Oh, ain't no way in the world he could be a so-called Negro.
Yeah. Because of these Negroes, the way these niggas act right now.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It can baffle your mind a little bit because you be like,
it is.
Lord, Jesus, so-called Jesus was a Negro.
And that's,
then you look at these Negroes out here and see how dumb they are.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
And that shows the power of the Most High, because he brought us so low, you wouldn't think that we were his people. You know? Because them so-called Jews don't match none of the curses in the Bible.
No, they don't.
None of them. Not one of them.
Not one.
And then certain ones that they try to they do it artificially. Like when it says the Jews are black, that's why they wear black.
Yeah. We wear black and white.
They corny, you know?
They are.
These so-called Jewish people that stole our nationality, you know, that's the so-called Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American nationality, which we are the 12 tribes of Israel, you know? You got it.
Oh yeah, this is basically going back to the other thing, going into how they just take stuff out of the scriptures. And this is Revelations 22 and 19. It says, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life.
Yeah. So basically, the Most High is not the author of confusion. The Most High is not a liar. He took Esau's. Read it one more time for me.
God.
One more time.
And it says, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy.
And Esau did that.
By creating it not be some other crazy shit.
Yeah.
And those are, when you read through the NIV, you clearly see some scriptures taken out and rewritten.
They took out
like 31 scriptures.
Yeah. The Apocrypha.
Yep. From the Apocrypha too.
Yeah.
Yahweh not in there.
Yep. And they actually have a book. Where it's just only the New Testament. So they done took out the Old Testament and just left the New Testament in there. So yet these churches will still have both of them.
See? What it say at the end?
Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life.
Yeah. So the Lord took the so-called white man. Basically, they're gonna get destroyed for doing that, because Esau has no part of life in the kingdom. He's going to be there after he served out his judgment, his slavery, what he did to the children of Israel. This guy's going to be there. You know, Caesar boy there. It's a reincarnation is real. So all of them come back. Every man come back, you know. But Esau was taken out of the book of life, because that's the only nation that wasn't promised life after it's all said and done, because they're gonna get a so-called bomb fire. You know, we're gonna throw them in a pit, and they deserve it. You know, because the Most High, he doesn't. He's a righteous judge. You know, he's a perfect judge. So they well deserved it. You got 2 Timothy 2:19.
This is 2 Timothy 2:19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh standeth standing sure.